Hello! Welcome to the Ghost Pepper Lollipop, where the takes are spicy, the host is sweet, and the Aspen Acres fire is about 15 minutes away. Or 15 miles away, rather, not minutes. 15 minutes if I was driving a vehicle. As the crow flies. 15 minutes as the crow flies. 15 miles, that is, it is approaching, and there is a fair chance that we will be evacuated, even though we are a big town. We are a city, not the town actually. It is burned out. This is burned out 4 towns. It is working on eating, or 3 towns, 2.5 towns. I think it's working on eating its 3rd and 4th now. Last I looked, it was eating Bishop's Castle, which is really fucking sad and horrifying. I am so fucking glad Old Man Bishop is gone, because this would devastate him so much. I was one of the lucky people that got to visit Bishop's Castle while he was still alive with his foldy lawn chair and out there sitting and shit. So yeah, this would be a devastating day for him, and I feel so bad for any surviving family, but this would be so hard for him, and so I am glad that he does not have to see this happen. It is pretty fucking bad, y'all. It is terrifying. It's terrifying. We have our go bags ready just in case. We do not know if, when, or how long we will be displaced. It is 0% contained, and it just keeps growing. It is probably more than doubling its size every day. It's more than doubling its size every day now. It began as a campfire that some errant person did not manage well. At 6:30 day before yesterday, 6:30 a.m. day before yesterday, they found an errant campfire. Oh fuck, yes. So sorry. Sorry, my brain and my interoception, not the best. Thank you for telling me to shut the background music off. I appreciate you. I did. It was like dinging. Something was dinging in my ear, and I was just, my interoception is really bad, especially when I'm super stressed. So thank you for that, helping me like recognize what the fuck my head was trying to tell me, that the music was too loud. Pepper, it's too many. All right, it is that way. That'll stop blowing in my mouth. Fuck, I thought. Holy, y'all, it's a lot today. How are you all? I hope you are well. I'm so sorry that I did not get an early show start for my beautifulest purple team. I'm very sorry. I have been very, very stressy. I just want you to know, girl, you look good. And just because I think it's so important that you know it and that you know that I mean it all the way, I'm going to give you this as well. Girl, you look. Because it's real. It's real. You do. You do. Girl, you look good. You look so good. You're so beautiful. Chat, you are just phenomenal. My hair is, can y'all tell? Like, I am so right now. Anyway, I have this fan. Like, the mister's coming through this fan. The smoke is a problem. I will have to get coffee as soon as there's enough of it done to pour in my cup. But then the air purifier that ATS created is right there. So I'm trying to send that air around to there. It's a whole thing. It's wild. I don't know if it's working. Um, I'm so I'm so upset. I don't even know if I know I've told some people. I don't know if I've told chat. I know I've told people in Discord, like, about my squirrel friend who I have named. But I have a squirrel friend with a name, and I don't want to leave him. And he, of course, is here right now because right when I'm starting stream is when, of course, his utter cuteness needs to show up to remind me of the, like, threat that we are on the cusp of. So forgive me if I get a little emotional. Like, right when I was doing my last things, Chip showed up and was like, "Hey, I grab you. I'm cute." And, like, I want him to smell the smoke and just go. I want to take him with me. I just want to put Chip in the car and just bring Chip with me because he's a phenomenal little fucking squirrel and I love him. I love him so hard. But anyway, chat. Girl, you look. Let's do this. I have a thing today that it was requested of me, so I am going to pull that real quick. And hopefully it'll be distracting. Hang on a second. Sorry. I do not. I am a troll on on certain platforms, and I had just a little bit of, like, light trolling to complete from another, like, time to be, I sometimes you just need, like, a little bit of, like, release stress, just stress reliever, if you will. Sometimes, like, if you just need a little bit of a stress reliever, a little light trolling in a certain place can do the trick. And so, like, apparently somebody felt froggy and they jumped. And, when they jump, sometimes when they jump, you just, I don't know. Sometimes when they jump, you're just like, "Aww," and you get the badminton racket and whack it back. And, if they do really well, it's kind of fun. If they're really, really dense as a brick, it's not. However, it is sometimes fun just to make them know that they can't get to you. Yes, his damn name is Chip. Northern Witch, yes, yes, yes. His name is Chip. His name is Chip. Chip the squirrel. And we call him Chippy. And if I go out there, I say, "Chippy, Chippy, 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 Chippy," he will come and get the tomato or the peanuts. Because that's the way it works. Hey, he's my friend. We've built a friendship. I have known him almost since he was born. He's a very young squirrel. See? You see? You see this? Damn it. Why'd you have to put his name in the chat? Oh, my gravy. I'm so sorry, y'all. Holy. I don't want the fire to eat my squirrel friend. excuse me. I'm so sorry, y'all. Holy, excuse me. Excuse me. Just a brief. Excuse me. Just. Sorry. He's very cute, and he does a very cute dance to get my attention. And um, the box fan. Yeah. I mean, it does make a difference. Yeah. It does make a difference. T, will you pour me coffee? Yeah. Um, it does make a difference, especially when I tilt the one that's bringing the misted cool air in towards behind me. It does. Um, the mister helps, like, with some of it, pulling it in this way. But with the smoke, and it's been bad for days. Like, they even stopped showing us where, like, the smoke is, like, the path, because it's just it's on us now. So, like, before there was like this trajectory, and we were in the trajectory, and now, like, it's 15 miles from us right now. Um, it is. Oh shit. Okay. It's less than 15 miles from us. I gotta check my updates again real quick, y'all. Why is Custer County giving better updates than our county? Like, that's pissing me off a bit.
Because they face more fires than anywhere else.
Thank you, Custer. Thank you, Custer County. Okay. 50,187 acres. I do not have any evac orders for us. I'm just checking all of the update areas real quick, y'all. And then I will move forward. Y'all, I'm about to lose everything. And I'm not really okay. And, like, the idea that there's these fire people that have come from, like, Alaska and shit to help with this fire. Like, thank you so much. If you're a fire person, or the family of a fire person that is out here, like, helping to keep us, thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. I am doing my best, and I thought I was going to be okay. And that damn little squirrel showed up and started foofing his tail at me, and he tipped the scales over to tears. Holy, he's so fucking cute, y'all. He's just a baby. All right. Oh, the press con. There's a press conference. There's a press conference. Hold on. We're going to get the press conference. Gosh damn. Sorry, y'all. Fuck me. I can't. I'm trying to not. And it just. Ooh. In my feels. Did they set a press conference? Are they only doing it on Facebook again? If so, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Yeah, we know it's human caused. Okay, let's see. It says it's scheduled for today at 3. But I am not seeing it live at all yet. I am not seeing it live. It says it's scheduled for 3 p.m. That was 20 minutes ago, but I'm not seeing the update. Oh wait. Maybe this is it.
The ask.
Fuck. Oh. Publish didn't want me to pay for it. It made me suck it up. I will find something. Sorry, y'all. I didn't expect to like go squirrel on this fire thing. I don't even see the fucking latest update. It's really frustrating that there are not updates. Like, there should be updates. And there are not as many updates. So it started on June 30th, which was the 3 days now. And it's doubled every fucking day. And so I think it's going to do that again. Hey Cam, hey Ro, Deirdre. Oh, y'all are amazing. Thank you for being here. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be emo. Holy. It is it is stressy, and I don't see anything like any update. The smoke tracker and the fire tracker is back on now, this thing, and it's bad. Um, but I am not seeing the we are not on the feedback now. So far, you know, it is getting closer, and it looks like when the evac comes, our part of town looks to be pretty close to first or second to go. Wait, maybe not. Maybe last to go, actually, where we're at now. I don't know though, because we're pretty close. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get this. See if I can share this with y'all, the evac map. Oh no, I don't want to do that. YouTube and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. So, just because it'll show where I am. Nah. Anyway, I mean, they know generally where I am. It doesn't show my happiness. I don't know why I'm panicking. Because everything is panicking me and I have CPTSD. Yay! It's evacuated all the way up to Lake Pueblo. There's evac all the way up to Lake Pueblo. That's like 10 minutes from here. 15 tops. But we are not in the VBAC zone, so I have done all of the checks. I am in the smoke zone, so dang. All right, I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to do the thing that I was supposed to be setting up when I went squirrel and emotional and had my feelings explode. So I'm going to do that instead. Also, anyone that is one of my Discord people, I currently have Strum open. I am, hang on, this guy's not good at trolling. Sorry, I had to do something real quick because, well, I'm a better troll than he is. I felt like I needed to be a better, I felt like I needed to prove it. I don't know why, because I'm emotional and a wreck right now. I'm easily poked. I should not be offering to take calls when I'm like this. I really shouldn't, but here I am. Here we are. Oh, it goes, it's fine. I just have to change this to a different view. And then we'll be able to do the thing I want to do. Oh yeah, there we go. So I was given this thing of the current Palantir CEO. As all of you know, Peter Thiel is collecting all of our data because he wants to have us all be replaced with AI robots that he thinks somehow will survive our demise. I don't know. His CEO, the CEO of Palantir, is wild, like wild. And he recently showed how fucking wild he is, like in an interview. So you know, my friend was like, "Hey, you should show and talk about this." And I was like, "But why for, friend? Why for should I do that?" And he was like, "Because I have friends that are men." Yeah, like one of my bestest ones. Yeah. Anyway, that's well. Anyway, and he says, because it shows those things that you talk about really clearly. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, watch it. And I didn't watch it. Because, well, some errant ass camper decided that their campfire really wasn't something they wanted to have to be responsible for, and well, now there's a fire heading my way. So anyway, I figured, you know what the hell, why not watch it with you fine people? Who better to watch it with? than my amazing, fine community here at the Ghost Pepper Lollipop. This is the best place to watch cursed shit like this together with y'all. So here, we're gonna do it. And Discord people, if you want to, like, I don't know, be with me, you can. But just know, your voice will be on the big thing. Oh yeah, and I have to do one more fix. I forgot to give y'all access to the sound of this video. And you're going to probably want to hear it more than just see it. Okay. It is from the cursed place. It is from the cursed place that was bought by the cursed man. Now, I am still a part of the cursed place because I used to be one of the stockholders of the cursed place. And I was a stockholder of the cursed place because we were trying to keep the cursed man from being able to buy the cursed place before it was truly cursed, when it was just kind of the showing of American fuckery. Now it's the cursed place. Anyway, I am one of the people that the cursed person had to pay to buy the cursed place, and so I kept my account so that I can troll the cursed person, because I took those dollars, those $110, and I have every moment put them towards bullying the cursed person and trolling the cursed person. I used to have free access to the first person's favorite abused kid, and I almost had his favorite abused kid convinced that he was the favorite abused kid, and then he put the kid behind a paywall, and now I can't access him anymore. And I don't pay the cursed person. The cursed person pays me. That's how that goes. I don't pay the cursed person. Anyway, enough sidetracking. Here's the fucking video. Let's watch this CEO be wild. Together, as a family. No, I'm just kidding. You're in a fucking family. That just sounded gross. Oh my god. Stop it, Pepper!
To build custom AI systems for the U.S. government. That stock shooting up. It's up again this morning, up almost 6% this week. And joining us right now exclusively at the table.
Y'all, stop helping their stocks rise. Whatever we gotta do. Oh my gravy. Holy ball sacks. And he ain't no fool running.
Alex Carr, Palantir's co-founder and CEO, and CNBC's Seema Modi, who covers Palantir, joins us and. Tell us about the deal with NVIDIA. There's so many things I think we all want to talk about, but let's get to the NVIDIA.
Well, suck an elf with your purchasing of NVIDIA. I hate you, and I hate all of this monopoly allowing bullshit.
The truth is, if you want to know how this came together, from my perspective, there are a lot of technical issues. Who controls the models? Who controls the weights? Who controls the value of your business?
Now, just so y'all know, I do like his rate of speech. Like, I would usually, just because of my own autisms, I would normally probably turn his voice up to this level of speed. Like, this is about 1.25. And that's pretty comfortable for me. It's just one of my tisms. And, like, he's just like that. He's just like that. Now, I am just like that as well, which I have been accused of being on some drugs because I am just wildly ADHD, just wildly. They used to call me Hyper Girl Party of One, and, you know, fair. And I just want to note that he is just, like, naturally, like, at like a 7. Like, just sitting there, like, at a 7. So, and, like, yeah, just note, he's at, like, 7.
You know, we're sitting on critical infrastructure.
They are lizard people or something. They really are something else in people suits. I'm not sure what they are inside those people suits, Cam. I have not figured it out yet. However, I don't know. This one, I don't know. I had a lizard, and I don't know. I've been friends with many animal creatures, and I'm very, very. I don't really love the idea of equating them with an animal, because I like many animals, except for snakes. I suppose he's a snacky guy. No, dragons are wonderful. Even black dragons, Ro. You just ask Ibilla. Ibilla will tell you it's just because they were abandoned as little hatchlings and they never had anybody show them love. But if they know love, that they would be sweet too. It's socialization. Nature, baby. It's all, or nurture, baby. It's all about the nurture. And actually, science is backing me up. They're finding out that nurture can heal a lot of our stuff, which we're going to actually talk about tomorrow. But nurture wins. Nature has its input, but nurture wins. Suck it. Tough guys, suck it. Science proved me right. Love it when that happens. This is all good. It feels so good. Just like the other day, that troll that came in and was all like, what lives in your pants parts? And I was like, I have Schrodinger's dick. And he was like, what lives in your pants parts? Tell me now. And I was like, Schrodinger's dick. And like, you don't even know. He thought that he was going to tear me down, and all he did was give me like the greatest gender euphoria I've ever had. Like, all at once, all in one moment, this man both like gave me a penis and a vagina and not a penis and not a vagina all at the same time. I like had all of it and none of it in the same moment. And like, so like Schrodinger's dick has come to be a thing. So troll, arson, thank you. Thank you, troll. You have given us a gift. Me, most especially. I know that wasn't your intent. I know. But it's impact over intent, baby. And this time, I win. I thought I needed to share that. I remembered it, and it made me have a gushy moment. So I figured, you know what? I'm just gonna bask in that for a minute and see if it will push the terror of fire away for a minute, and then maybe I won't think about the terror of fire because I can just bask in Schrodinger's dick for a minute because it's pretty delightful. Na 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 na. All right. Let's listen to Fishman. Fishman is going to say very telling things.
Across America,
But Fishman will not stay on point. Fishman needs to write an outline. Fishman. Hey, Fishman. No, I don't care. Fishman. If you see this, do you know what really helps me from like doing what you're about to do here? An outline. Like, I have this little notebook and I write an outline. I did not do one for today because there's fire coming at me. And Fishman, outline. I'm just telling you. Tool for the ADHD brain, outline. And then just keep it in front of you. And it helps you go ding to yourself. It's great. It's great, Fishman. It's great. Little Dragonling. Hello. How are you doing, Nibbling? You really look good. All right. Fishman's talking. Let's go.
Ukraine, Israel, everyone who uses LLMs on the battlefield runs on top of our ontology. And our clients are just...
He really is at like 1.25 speed just naturally. That works for my brain.
To say they're unhappy with the Frontier Labs is to say I'm welcome at the Berkeley faculty. It's like there's just a level of discomfort.
Factally, that's a fun word. I like factally.
That also made it.
Yeah, you
really
do.
Wait, unpack that. What do you mean by that?
Well, you have, okay, so when you're using large language models, it's like at this point, everyone technical realizes they're like a critical resource.
No, they're dense as bricks and about a quarter as useful at this point. And they're not projected to be much more useful. In fact, they are projected to destroy all of humanity before they become useful in the way that you're fucking promising. MAGA.
To make them valuable in an enterprise like battlefield context or regulated context or manufacturing.
Suck an elf with your evil ass killing machines.
You have to have what's called an application layer. And we have this thing called ontology that now everyone's copying. But de facto, it takes a large language model. It makes it safe and useful and precise.
How can you be talking about fucking murdering large swaths of population from a distance and call it safe? Like, what even the actual fuck? I had seen the stuff you shared yesterday or the day before, Dryinly. I'm so sorry. The fire is literally like 10 miles from us, and it's got me on edge, and I have not caught up in the Discord in days. So anybody that has put things in the Discord the last few days, I usually do catch up daily. I have not done so in days. I'm so 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 sorry. You have my apologies. I have been distracted and frazzled, and I don't even have my outline written for tomorrow. Like it, I am afraid that we will be evacuated tonight. I'm just waiting for my phone to start going off and saying, get your shit, get out. Like the smoke is bad. I can see the smoke outside. So I can smell the smoke. You can hear it in my, so yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. By the way, we don't know what the fuck we're gonna do or where we're gonna go. And my wife's auntie only we would be on the floor. So like if people want to make sure that if you can, it's great. I know we figure out the power and we're not gonna have the power shut off, and then they're like, okay, but we're gonna light your house on fire instead. Like, just fuck my life right now.
So safe because it doesn't touch your unlearning data, safe because it prevents the large language model from caching your data and replicating your business, safe because it doesn't transfer your IP of how to fight, secret data, top secret data, or in a clinical context. So the general way the
Okay, so that basically he's saying that the large language model is unhackable. That's what he's saying. That it is not taintable, that it cannot be turned on its user. And I would actually argue that that's bullshit. And I know because I was turning one against somebody, and that's why it's behind a fucking paywall now that I won't pay for. And suck it! I win. I hope it's the best $110 you ever spent, sucker. Fucker. Hate him so hard. I hate him so hard. And he had to put that fucker behind. He had to put his large language smart machine behind a paywall because I was weaponizing the fucking thing against him. So don't tell me that it is not hackable or not taintable. The very language you use trains them and teaches them, and they are AI is meant to constantly be taking in, parsing information. It collates information. It does not know how to actually pull the nuance that we would. We are still better computing systems. And we have this ability, which our brains are actually really, really fucking incredible. We have this prediction system. It's what we're trying to create with AI, but AI isn't a prediction system. It's a replication and collation system. That's the only thing it's been able to do. It learns from replicating data and collating information. We don't learn like that. We have a predictive system. And I know that sounds weird. People are like, that's why prophecies sound so real when your pattern system can see it. That's why all of these things feel like so real. Your brain is that fucking fast. Your brain computer is so fast, and it is really good at predicting things based on patterns in air, tones of voice, all kinds of things that you don't even realize that you're taking in any given moment. Your brain is parsing through all of this information and predicting. And that's why with PTSD and CPTSD, something interrupts and tells us danger. And so our danger system is louder than others. And so too many patterns for us lead to danger. And that is what causes the PTSD. That's what causes the panic and stuff. Is all of our prediction system is constantly predicting the next few minutes, the next few seconds, whatever. And those of us with PTSD, And like CPTSD, the way I understand it is so many patterns have historically in our lives led to danger that our danger system is just higher alert than any other system. And so it picks up these patterns and it goes danger, danger, danger to many more patterns. But that is also the difference between us and AI that they can't bridge, if that makes sense.
These things were sold.
It's why we're better computers, because we predict. We are pretty accurate a lot of the times, unless our prediction system is messed up through trauma or bad socialization. We actually have really good prediction systems, which is also why y'all should be listening to me, so you can fix your prediction system and, you know, make it look better.
Holding in these people are Sam and Dario. There's nothing more fun than debating Dario in private. So I'm not throwing shade at them, but something is going.
So now there is like there's some information like that these reporters didn't rein him in, and I can see like some points here early on, and keep in mind this is only 2 minutes in and they're expecting an answer from him. I can see early on why people would like maybe say that, because he is encouraging him to like continue going. Maybe. I'm trying to remember exactly the iRobot thing. I remember like the one that came conscious. Like it I feel like it had the prediction system. You might be right. Or Detroit Become Human. I'm trying to like remember the stories, the books in my head when you mention them. Good squirrels. I like good squirrels. Hey, y'all over on the purple team, you are about to have ass incoming in about 40 seconds. So if you do not want to have ass, you can click either of the 2 links that have popped up in your chat and join the green team or the P team, who are also wonderful people. Actually, they don't even chat, so, you know, you'd be the only one. Or you can sub up, and subs are apparently 35% off. So those are your choices, or you can scoop pennies for us, and we appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. If you just want to help us escape a fire and you're not in either, or you are in the purple, there is a Ko-fi link. It is in the chat. You can throw money there if you like. You don't have to.
On completely wrong, and the basic view among enterprises in this country is, I'm going to chillax and waste my time with tokens. I'm going to get no value, and they're going to get my IP.
Now that sounds like shade.
Okay,
though. And not just shade. It sounds like if you're saying these.
No. Sorry. This is reporting.
Okay.
And
haven't
this is
seen
reporting
if
that
industrial
I've
artists
literally,
text me
against
back
my
yet.
own interest, called. These are like, I'm profiting from this, right? So the reality is, you may not like us at my former school, Haverford, or Berkeley, but enterprises in this country trust and love us, especially ones that are involved in critical infrastructure, both public and private. Okay, so I want for those countries, we're coming up to July 4th, I want for us and our friends across the globe to have the very best tech resources. In fact, the whole secret of Palantir.
July 4th means nothing to people across the globe, and you aren't offering us the best tech resources. You're offering government great murder machines. The rest of us, you're offering the boot on our neck. You're offering the fire that is knocking at my door. You're offering us extreme famine. You're offering us extreme dehydration. You're offering us the need to ration fucking water. Suck an elf, Mr. AI Man.
Here is the forward deployed model, the products that have been 5 years ahead. You know, you've been with me for a long time. Everyone said FDEs were services. They said we don't even know what an ontology is. That's the only thing people talk about now. The secret was we delivered the best things for the warfighters. Those.
No, you didn't. And why do we need warfighters? So that you and those like you and those that you work for can murder and rape and kill? That's why? So that you can take over? Oh my gravy, we've got a biter. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Hello.
I would just like to say, right, that I feel like you have a lot of issues with Trump. Am I correct?
Well, yes, I don't like Orange Joffrey even a little bit.
What don't you like about him?
I don't like that he's a pedo. I don't like that he hurts children. I don't like that he rapes women. I don't like that he's a misogynist. I don't like that he goes and kills fishermen in other countries for no good reason. I don't like that he starts wars that could lead to World War III. I don't like that he spends most of his time on his knees sucking Benjamin Netanyahu's dick. There's so many things. We could just go on for a long time.
Okay. Now, do you like Zora Mandani?
I don't know him very well, but so far, I mean, for the most part, other than, I mean, I'm sure he's done things. He's an elected official, so, you know, they kind of have to cater to some fuckery in order to be elected officials that most misogynist ass men will vote for. So, I mean, as much as I can like an elected official, but I don't really care for elected officials like that. I'm not a team sports kind of thumbie.
Well, I was going to say because his mother has direct ties to Jeffrey Epstein, went to multiple Jeffrey Epstein parties along with Zora Mandani.
Are you seriously up here like trying to do whataboutism to me on you started off why I don't yeah you are this is a whataboutism
hear me out.
Because you have a team sport because you
they're different colors of shit.
Shut up,
with the
you're not
same
talking
fucking
anymore,
tinting.
you're muted. So you seem to think that I've muted you for the stream because you're not going to just disrespect me. This is my zone. And you're welcome here to talk, and we can have a talk, but just don't do that. I don't give a fuck about whataboutisms. I don't give a fuck about Zoran Mamdani. That doesn't answer fuck all about Trump. That doesn't answer anything about why I don't support Trump. That doesn't answer anything about anything that I said. You just said, well, he might be bad, but look at that guy. That guy's bad too. He's less bad than your guy. And as far as I know, as an American who went to school in the 80s and 90s, and my civics teacher taught me to vote the lesser of two evils, Mamdani all day is still the lesser of two evils.
I wouldn't say that when Mandani's an actual friends with actual terrorists. I mean, I was trying to also point out
who's his actual terrorist friend. Wait, no. Cite your sources, because you're doing that because he's a brown guy and a Muslim. You know, he's friends with terrorists because I feel it in my toenails. Come on,
there's literally
show me
pictures
the source.
of him with Hassan Piker. Hassan Piker is a literal known fucking terrorist who's
you are not the
foreign
sharpest tool in the
organizations.
shed. You really aren't the sharpest tool in the shed. Like, I am not a stan of Hassan. I think his misogyny goes to the nth degree, and I'm not really a big fan of that, of misogyny in any form, but you're doing that whataboutism thing again. Hassan is in no way a terrorist. Hassan is an American fighting for American rights, and he's more American than you all day because he's out here fighting for American rights, even though he's a misogynist patriarch.
His dad is a
fuckhead.
literal fucking one of the higher
Hassan
ups
doesn't
in the
hate
government
Americans.
in Turkey.
Hassan wouldn't do what he did if he hated Americans or America.
Do you know anything about his childhood?
I don't give a shit. You would
His
say
dad's one
that
of the political
I
party
hate
leaders in
Americans.
Turkey.
You would say that
And
I
was
hate
sent to
Americans
America.
because Chikasha say yeah. Chikasha first. Chikasha always. So that doesn't float with me. You're barking up the wrong tree with that one. Try again. Try door
And
number
also
3.
praises
Knock
terrorist
on a
attacks
different
on
door.
American soil.
Knock on a different
So
door
he
and
is
see
a
if the
terrorist.
different door works, because that door didn't work. You have to try a different door. That
Like, you
one's
could
bullshit.
It seems like the
Nah,
makeup
you're
all
full
over
of
your
shit.
face fucking ruined your brain cells because you seem very retarded. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so see, you don't get to slur at me. You don't get to call me slurs. And do you need do you you're muted because you're a dumb shit, and you're muted because you don't get to, it is a slur, and you are just a weak, tiny little small dicked man that has to have
Hey,
his
excuse me, I
emotions just
identify
go
as a woman.
all
I'll have you
wild.
know there are
Well,
Palestinian
then you're a
children dying
small.
while you're complaining about Trump. What about the
Then you're an
Palestinian
asshole.
children?
Then you're a
Think of the
fucking piece
children.
of
There are
shit
people dying
asshole.
in
Go
Palestine
suck.
right now.
Yeah,
You
I
should be
know there are
donating and
people.
focusing
Oh God, go suck an elf. Virtue signal elsewhere. Suck an elf. Oh my goodness, gravy, babies of mercy. The emotions, they're so weak. Instantly, it's got to go to slurs. Instantly, they have to go to slurs because their arguments are weak, because they can't actually have a conversation with you, because the moment you disagree with them, oh, you hurt their feelings so much, and they just gotta lose their minds and just, ooh, crash out. Did it feel better? Do you feel better? Thanks for making content. Bye-bye. 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 You always miss them. That's okay. We'll clip him. It's fine. He was clippable. He said lots of slurs though. I had to mute him from stream because I'm just, if I can catch him saying slurs, I'm gonna stop it, you know. Not gonna let y'all have to hear the things that he said after the first R slur. And he's all, R slurs aren't the thing, B word, N word is the thing. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Settle down there, puppins. Settle down. You're barking up the wrong tree. And you can't reach the top of this one, so you really shouldn't bark at it. I throw things from up there. You really didn't miss much, love. Just a weak man showing that I win. Plus, why do they all not... Do y'all need a map to 2026? Do you need a map to 2026? Where does the lipstick go? There you go. I drew you a map to 2026. Do you see it now? Do you see it? Do you see it? Did you see it? Watch, watch, watch. There you go. There's your map to 2026, dipshits. Hey, Orpheus, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Aw, thank you, Dragon Me. Love you back. I love you back. Hey, anybody else wanna? Though, as soon as you start throwing slurs and stuff and like just crashing out, I respect myself too much for that. I'm not gonna let you just say slurs and crash out. Like, if you can manage your emotions, we can talk though. I mean, I know, they're so big. It's so hard to manage his emotions when they're so big. Whatever will his do? Oh goodness, him has to just call strangers and crash out on the interwebs. Cause his feels are so big. He's so big. He's got the biggest feels, y'all. The biggest feels. I didn't even get his name. I need to stop them and get their names. Oh, wild, my guy. You called from your work? Is that what I'm seeing on the... Ooh, shouldn't do that. You lucky I'm not very petty. I only pretend to be petty on TV. You lucky I'm not petty, boo-boo, because that could be fun if I was petty. Put him into return to manufacturer box. I need to assign him assign him education at the mental education center. Okay, caller, I am going to need you to go and have a pedicure and watch episode 1, and then I'm going to need you to go and have a manicure and watch episode 2. F, are you saying that The red team has crashed? It does not seem to be crashed. It does not look crashed. All of the things looks fine on my side. I do not see any crashings on that side. Can somebody else tell me if red team has crashed? Because I am getting a report. Okay, looks fine. Okay. Oh, Blade, are you trying to say something else? Oh, why would you say that I don't respect myself, Blade? How would you even know that? Clown makeup? I don't have any makeup on. Did you also need a map to 2026? Here. Did that work? Were you able to follow the map? Did you get to 2026 okay? Did you fall? Did you get busted nose when you came to 2026? I hope your nose is okay. Did it get skinned? Oh my gravy. Okay, so pinch it right here and ice to get the bleeding to stop. I don't know what to tell you. You have to just get down. Don't go up. That you'll choke yourself. Down, okay? Down, pinch it, cold, ice. And get the bleeding to stop in your nose. It'll be great. You'll be fine. You got this. They all just want to insult today. If they don't understand that my mother was my first bully and she was meaner than any of them could ever imagine being. So y'all are weak. Y'all are weak. Try a different tactic. Insulting me is not gonna work. You have no idea. No idea. The wherewithal for your weak ass bullying that I have. I have no makeup on right now, Blade. You just need a map to 2026. And I tried to give you a map to 2026, but you just seem to not understand how to read maps, and I don't know what to tell you about how to read maps. I mean, I'm sure that Google could tell you how to read maps and what I mean by read a map to 2026. And this is not clown makeup. This is 1950s comic book makeup. Thank you very much. I mean, if you're going to say some silliness, at least get the right silliness. Welcome in, Casual Revolt. Welcome in, Raiders. You are in currently a safe space. It is a leftist safe space, and I will defend it. And so will everybody here. Goodness, he cannot read a map to 2026. Holy. Also, we are under fire watch right now, and we did a fire update, I don't know, probably 20 or 30 minutes ago. So we'll probably do a fire update here again soon because we are in the fat path. I'm pretty sure we will get an evac. So if we are evac'd before the end of stream, I will let y'all know that, and then I will dip the hell out of here and get safe as fast as we can, and then you will get updates from there. Dark Blade, you are both not the sharpest tool in the shed and not able to understand either sarcasm, dark comedy, or basic instructions. And so I'm going to need you to take the dark off of your name because I don't think you've earned it. And Dark Blade Omen, nah. You're too weak for that name. Let's change your name for you because you're too weak for that name. And I feel like you're stealing somebody else's valor wearing that handle, and I don't like that for the person whose valor you're stealing. I hate that for them. And so we need to come up with a better name for you because like my dark humor, dark whimsy, and dark sarcasm have flown right over your head like a very low flying plane. And I am surprised you have hair left. That is how low flying that plane has been, love. And so I'm thinking that we need to change your handle. So Blade, I mean, you could probably keep the blade. You do have a bladed tongue. There's not much wit to it though. So, I mean, if you're just gonna insult people, it's kind of a dull blade. I don't know. It's more of a thwacker. And so, thwacker. I know what we'll call you. We're gonna call you Dick Thwacker. Richard Thwacker. Richard Thwacker. Welcome in, Richard Thwacker. You need to change your name. You're stealing somebody's valor with that. Dull as a butter knife, right? It really is mediocre, try hard, tough guy shit. Very well said. Very well said. Why is it always the weak men that come in like, I'm gonna insult her and it will damage the way she sees herself and I'll win something? Boo-boo. I've done the work that I'm here to try to help those of you that have any sense do. I've done that work. I'm trying to guide you to do that work so that you will actually like yourself as much as I like me. And then that way, you can sit here and laugh when some weak-ass fool tries to tear you down, knowing that you know who the fuck you are and that they can't touch you. You can take that lesson, and I will welcome you to class, and I will give you the uplifts and all of that to get yourself there. I will squish you. I will even pull down the pom-poms when I think you deserve them, boo-boo. What I will not do is be nice to you while you're disrespectful. I am genuinely kind, and genuine kindness comes with accountability. Accountability to myself, accountability to my audience, accountability, like it or not, to you. So I will not be disrespected. I will, however, offer you a space to learn. So sit down, pull up a beanbag chair, and try to learn a thing or three. Thank you so much, Glenn. Thank you. If anybody of good faith wants to know why I do it, I don't even mind like telling the real reason for the filter. Like some of you, if you like concept art and like understand how to follow the blue bouncing ball, you'll understand there's a 1950s effect going on here. A 1950s femme effect going on here. And what do we talk about here? What do we talk about, class? What do we talk about here? It might be the clue to why this filter. Who's got it? Anybody figure it out? I don't like fence-sitting centrists any more than I like right-wing MAGAs. Thwacker, I'm sorry, Thwacker. Look, Dick Thwacker, you showed who you are, and I've given you an appropriate title. And I mean, I think Dick Thwacker can be either a man or a woman. So if you want to be a woman, Dick Thwacker, that's fine. But you are Dick Thwacker. You're carrying a dull blade, sweet pea. You're just carrying a dull blade. Maybe go sharpen it. I don't know. Read a book, sharpen your wit. Or go pick the splinters out of your ass, and it might make you a little happier and not need to tear other people down to feel good about yourself. Or you can sit down and learn and maybe sit with these people who get lifted up and gassed up and take some in for yourself and lift yourself up and gas yourself up so you don't feel like you need to ask really ignorant ass questions such as the one you just asked, because wild caucasity that you show to ask such a thing that is none of your fucking business. And irrelevant as hell. How even the shit is that irrelevant? Or is that relevant? Holy. Now, do you understand that you're dense as a brick and a quarter is useful, and you're just throwing yourself around hoping that you cause some sort of blunt force damage? Or do you actually think that you can pierce through my psyche? Because, sweet pea, my mom was my first bully, and she was better at this than you are. I know. I mean, and she started when she was 17, boo. She started bullying me when she was 17. Maybe that's why she's better at it. Did you not try like bullying when you were younger, or you only like, or are you young and you're only just like learning how to do it? Because right now you got a dull blade. You got a dull blade, sweet. And so I don't know what you think it's gonna penetrate. It's got like a rounded end and shit. Like I don't know what. Thank you. Oh, all of my earrings are actual art done by like local artists. I don't know why I have my headphones on right now, but oh, for calls. All of them are done by local artists, and I didn't want to lose them in case we get evac'd, and I didn't want to forget them, so I put them all in my ears because art is life, and I am an artist. Haha! Behind me is all my art. Is some of my art. And I love them so much. So these ones are lips with the tongue hanging out, and they have a perfect flaw on them. And then I have the heart ones with the lollipop and the ghost guy for ghost pepper lollipop. And then these ones I just got at Pride, the guillotines. I love them. Well, thank you. Thank you, American Against Fear. Welcome into our space. I hope y'all do enjoy it here. Y'all are in my favorite space, just so you know, Raiders. You are in my favorite space, my most protected space, and my most loved space. So please respect the people that have been here before you. They are amazing, and they are how I keep the energy and they are who help me replenish my spoons so I can do this. They're the ones that talk me down from my cliffs, and they're the ones that kick the soapbox out from under me when I need that too. So welcome to my favorite space. I don't have a Tinder. I'm married. I have a wife. I have a wife. I don't have a Tinder. I don't need a Tinder. Sweetie, I'm on several. Apparently my mods got sick of you, but you act like that's the only platform I'm on. I'm streaming to 4 platforms right now, Puddle. If you don't know what you're talking about. But you know what? Go read a book, sharpen your wit a little bit, come with something other than a dull butter knife next time, and we'll see what happens. Or you could call. Are you brave enough to call? Time them out for 666 seconds. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. You pissed off the Northern Witch. Oh, shit. Well, you're timed out for a minute, apparently, because you pissed off the Northern Witch. I don't really give warnings. I mean, maybe I should have given the warning. Nah, if you piss her off, it's on you. That's my bestie over there. Thank you so much. Well, actually, let me make sure that I am following you. Cause I was busy while I was doing that, and I want to make sure that I am following. So I'm going to give you I'm going to give Casual Revolt. Any streamers that are in here that did not get a shout out, let me know, because we have a system where the bot is supposed to shout everybody. So please do let me know, and we will shout you out. We lift us, we save us, we protect us, we make us whole. So thank you for coming in. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello.
Aren't you a nigger?
Hi, my gravy. How are they this weak and pathetic? Like, they just sit here and like, I'm gonna say a slur. That's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna make me look cool. You know? Did the guy that is waving your man card in front of you, did he giggle? Did he giggle? He giggled, huh? Did it make you feel tingly in your pee spot in your butt? Is that why you did it? That guy, he's holding your man card and waving it around, and when he giggled, did it make your pee spot go all tingly? Is that why you did it? That's why you did it, huh? I think that's why you did it. Oh, Pet God. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Peck on bad. It's the emote. I don't permit that emote here. That emote is banned here. So it's just the emote. If you could choose a different laughing emote, I have several free laughing emotes. That laughing emote is of a very bad guy that was well, he was bad to my trans siblings, and we don't show his face here. We don't show turfs and anti-trans people here. We don't. Oh, I bet you it's our slurrer again. Hello, welcome to the street.
Get your own person.
I don't know why they think that I don't get it. It's kind of funny. Now, this one's calling like from an unknown number, so they're like thinking they're getting away with something because I blocked the other guy, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. They really are pathetic. They're weak. Why are they weak? Maybe they are 13. That's fair. But at this point, 13 or 18 doesn't make much of a difference in that sort of man. They're about the same emotional age, and so sadly. Yeah, if I do it again, it'll work and my life will have meaning. That's exactly it. No, no, no. What it was is the guy that's holding his man card and waving it around in front of him giggled and said, do it again. And he wanted that butt tingle feeling again. And so, he had to do it again. I'm just saying. I'm just seeing patterns here, caller. I'm just seeing patterns. Everything here is just what I see in patterns. And thank you for distracting me from the fact that a fire is coming at us right now. So all of y'all, thank you for being great distractions and for being here while we wait for an evacuation notice. Oh, he's trying again. Oh my goodness, Gravy, what did you need now? What is your week's...
Hello?
Hello? I think you're a child. How old are you?
What?
How old are you? Your voice sounds young.
I'm a fucking adult, nigger.
Oh, mate. It's the same one. It's the same one. There's very pathetic. Okay, so no more unknown callers. You've just blown it for any good faith unknown callers. You see how that works? You just messed it up for everything because you're a weak, sad little guy who needed his butt to tingle while his friend waves his man card around. Did it feel really good? Is he on his knees in front of you now? Did you talk him into sucking on it? Did you? Oh, you didn't? Oh, all that work and you couldn't even get him to do the thing? Wild. Damn. That's kind of pathetic, my guy. Like, if you're gonna go to all that work to get the butt tingles and he doesn't even like suck it for you, I don't know. I feel like you failed a lot. Holy. Oh, you were that caller? Oh, wow, you were really pathetic. Now, okay, Darkblade, do you know that dominatrixes will do this and actually care about your feelings? So now we could have that kind of relationship, but I need you to pay me first. As of now, since you aren't paying me, I'm just gonna troll you for content. However, if you want that kind of relationship with me, we could work something out. You could pay me, and then I would give a shit about when I read you for the filth you are. However, right now, you're not paying me to give a fuck, and so I don't. You see, I don't know what. The Ko-fi, hang on, I got an idea. I'll give you the Ko-fi link. And then you can show me a good faith payment on how you really, really want me to be your personal dommy mommy, and you're willing to pay for it. And if so, I will read you for the disgusting filth you are, and I'll care about your feelings. Until then, you're just I don't know. You're just fodder for content, but thank you for being content fodder. You will grow that channel as well. It's glorious. Thank you very much. Yes, no, dominatrix are a very healthy output, and there are excellent ones. They do psychological work. That's what the job is. Actually, a lot of your strippers help with counseling and psychological work as well. Sex workers are amazing. Sex workers do all kinds of work that people don't even consider when they think of sex workers. Jersey Texan, hello, lovely. How are you doing? Good to see you. Nope. I'm a noping out on you. You have won the nope out. You've tried too many times. You've tried too many times. And you have failed in your efforts. Yes. It should definitely be decriminalized. I don't know that it needs to. I don't know. I have a weird thing with legalization because every time the patriarchy in the system does legalization, they end up weaponizing and causing harm to the actual people that they're trying. They end up regulating the sex worker instead of regulating the John. And I feel like that is counterintuitive. We need the Johns regulated, not the sex workers. So I think I'm more decriminalized, honestly, just because I don't like when they weaponize it. And I know it feels semantic, but it feels important to me to say. Nightingale, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hello, you beautiful. I love you. Thank you so much. Girl, you look good. Chat, you look good. Indies, you look good. Men, girl, you look good. You may call about the topics on the screen, or you can call about the fire that we're awaiting. But no, you can't call anymore. You can't call anymore, Dick Thwacker. You lost your privileges. You lost your privileges. No more Dick Thwacker calls. Dick Thwacker called too many times. Dick Thwacker not allowed to call. No more Dick Thwacker. Sorry, Dick Thwacker. Not sorry. You blewed it. You blewed it up. And you just don't get to call anymore, Dick Thwacker. I know. I know you really, really want me to answer. And I'm just not going to. Because you've blown it. Now, the guy that's holding your man card and waving it in front of you really wants his dick sucked. And so I think you should get on your knees and occupy your mouth that way. Because you're not going to be talking to me on the phone anymore today. It's not going to happen. But that guy, he's waving your man card and he's getting harder and harder the more you try. So get to it. Get to it. You got work to do. You're one of those that needs that external validation. You better get to your job, boo-boo. He's not gonna like just wave the man card all day. He's gonna get bored of you eventually. We're already bored of you though. I love when they think they can actually get to me. They don't understand how much therapy I have done. I know who I am, and you do not, and therefore you know no buttons to push. Isn't it weird how that works, huh? There are no gods or goddesses. None of them are real. Fun fantasy, great imaginary tales. Love them. I love fantasy fiction, especially. Fairies and shit are my favorite. Those are the ones I wish that were true the most. Like, if I could have one, like, supernatural, like, phenomenon be real, it would be the fucking Fae. It would be hands down the Fae. It would be the Lady Goddess and the Fae. All day, every day. That is the one I would choose. I don't care that she's a trickster goddess. I don't care. I don't care. Give me her, and I will be happy. And I will be right back. I need to medicate for a moment. Tulpas, like Forbidden Planet. I don't know if you can give me a link in there, Dave, but I would actually take a link to that. I am a fucking nerd. I am a full nerd, Dave. Like, I am a full, real deal nerd, and I like learning weird shit. So if you got a link, I will take it. You know what, Scary? I do like Dear Woman. I like several of like my cultural stuff as well, but there is a Fae link to Deer Woman. Like that's why I chose the Fae, is because it's so cross-cultural. The Fae are cross-cultural, and that's why I chose Fae specifically, is because Deer Woman is included. The Fae are incredible. Yes, please hydrate, medicate, take care of yourself. You know the key to like actually defeating everything that's trying to defeat us? Proper self-care. Proper self-care. I know it's fucking wild. It's fucking wild. But that is the thing. So, take care of yourself, and then you'll be able to take care of others. There's a reason the airplanes tell you to put the oxygen mask on your face before you try to help anybody else. You can't help anybody else when you're passed out. I don't know. I don't want decriminalization to vary. I think that it should just be all humans have rights and bodily autonomy. And I think that that's just a bodily autonomy thing, especially when we're talking about the system that we have now, or systems like the one that we have now, because they're so deeply abusive. I think that one of the key ways that we can sort of maintain a resilience of self is through bodily autonomy. And so I think that like any type of regulation on bodily autonomy should be stopped immediately. %30 O2. Thought form made real. Interesting. I might have to look that up later if my brain keeps it. We are waiting for a fire evac. But I like this conversation. I like this. I want to learn more. Oh my gravy, somebody's calling me. Hello, welcome to the stream.
You're still a stupid nigger.
Wild. Like you called with the phone, your whole phone number again? Child. It is not good for you to be that upset right now, okay? I know that you sound very young, and okay, I'm not very young, so I know I look great. The happiness looks good on people. However, what you're doing, young man, is you are flooding your system with cortisol. And whether you can understand because you're all pumped up on... Hello, thank you for calling the stream. I need just a moment. Can you give me just a moment?
Yes.
Thank you.
Just a moment.
Thank you. So, the cortisol, young man, that you are pumping through your heart that feels so good with the adrenaline right now is actually causing stress to your heart. And if you keep doing that to yourself over and over again, thinking you're tough, you're actually just going to wear your heart out. But don't listen to me. I don't know shit. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to stream.
I'm good. How are you?
I am terrified of the fire coming for my town, but doing well otherwise. Thank you for asking.
That would definitely be terrifying for sure. I hope that you stay safe and
thank you.
I hope it works out.
We have a plan, and if they do evacuate us, we will evac. I am grateful for every firefighter trying to keep that from happening right now. How are you doing today? What would you like to talk about?
Good. This is Ninja Can, by the way. I'm in your chat.
Hi, Ninja.
From Vitangale.
Welcome in.
So I have a question.
Sure.
But I want to ask you about some like internalized misogyny.
Okay.
So I like. So it's kind of funny because like I'm asexual, right?
Right.
I am like I'm cishet male. But like growing up, I'm like in my 40s now, right? But growing up, like, I hung out with like teenage boys and a lot of like awful men, and I had like a really bad, like a very misogynist like father figure in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So like I grew up from a very young age hearing like my own father like kind of always constantly commenting on like physical appearance of like literally every woman that we saw, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like, you know, now I'm much older. I've always had like lots of female friends and like I have good relationships with women generally. And I don't engage in that kind of behavior, but you know, I still like I sort of feel like it goes through my head very often, just not even just with women, but just with people in general. Kind of like I see people and like the thought that goes in my head is like is about like their physical appearance, you know, like
Right.
judging people on how they look. And so I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that and ask your sort of thoughts on that.
I think that's a lot to the socialization that we get in this society. Like I'm AFAB, but I was socialized very NB. There was a very masculine edge to my socialization, even though I was AFAB, because my stepfather was very violent and he liked to watch us fight. So I had fight training very young just because he wanted that for his entertainment and stuff. So I have a strange mixed socialization, but I'm also from Casper, fucking Wyoming. So, like, I understand what you're saying exactly, and that you can't get away from that. So, first of all, you can't get away from that, and those like those impulse thoughts or whatever. I can't remember the word for them. Those are completely natural because we're all raised in this misogynist patriarchal society, and there's a lot of racism, and so we all have some of that stuff internalized. I think most of it is being accountable to ourselves, which is a type of self-love that we're really not taught. We're kind of taught to be afraid of, and we're not taught to sit like in discomfort and stuff. And sometimes like there's shitty aspects to things that we just have to be uncomfortable with it for a while. And so the more we train ourselves to be uncomfortable with things, the better we deal with that kind of stuff. But also it's that kind of deep self-love where you start taking care of yourself in a different way. So you don't allow yourself to be hurt in these ways. So let's say I called you a fucking dick. That would be very like that's a very gendered insult, right? And you were to say, "Hey, that's not okay. I don't prefer that." Now you're putting up a boundary and you're holding that and you're saying, "I don't deserve that. Please don't do that to me. I'm not that person." And the more you do that and the more you protect yourself and your core and treat your core well, the less you say mean things to yourself and stuff, the less you're willing to do it to others. And so I think that that's just part of unpacking it. And so much of that was just shit that I keep having to ask myself about. So like if I feel myself get reactive or something, because I have CPTSD, I catastrophize and react. That is some of the symptoms. And so I have to go through this like series of questions that I ask myself, like, am I in danger, immediate danger right now? Why did this thing make me defensive? Things like that. And I'll ask myself those things and I'll work through the process of them. And that's how I kind of eject them. There's also certain words that I just try not to use. Like I really try not to use bitch. I almost
Oh
never
yeah.
I almost never use the crazy word. I use absurd or something else. I almost never use that because that is a very misogynistically used insult as well. So there's just certain things that I
Yeah.
just evacuate from my language, and slowly it gets easier. And we're all going to do misogynistic things, and we're all going to have racist things happen. And it's being willing to sit with the discomfort of not being able to fix it or make it go away. It's just, this sucks. It sucks that it has been so normalized, and I don't want this to be normal for me. And then doing what you have to do internally to just make sure that's not your normal anymore. That's what I've found work for me. And as I always say,
So do
y'all,
you think
I'm not a therapist. So if something works for you, take it, put it in your toolbox. If not, chuck it in the bucket.
so do you think like part of that kind of like thinking is kind of like the way we see ourselves and like, you know, because like I don't have super high like uh self-esteem and like a really good image of myself, and I often find myself like, being like just sort of odd. Sometimes it's like kind of like automatically uh, negative towards myself. You know what I mean? And like I can sort of like try to like I usually try to tell myself, like I can talk myself out of it. It's kind of like an automatic thing, but then I can kind of remind myself that like this is not true, and it's just like it's like it's something else. Like these things are not true about me. Like I'm not like an ugly person or an unattractive person or a lazy or shitty person or whatever the case may be. But do you think like so having like that kind of like negative self-image kind of ends up like it's like we're projecting it outwards, and that's
Yeah,
like why we engage in
accidentally.
this kind of like judging of other people?
Accidentally, even when you don't mean to, accidentally. That's what I learned through therapy, and it's the first habit that I really had to break. Was the if I was willing to treat myself poorly, I could be blind to how I treated other people because I didn't believe people when they told me I was mean to myself or whatever. It was just self-deprecation. And I mean, this society does self-deprecation. That's a thing you're allowed to do. And they tell you that self-love is selfish and conceited and all of these things when it's actually not. True self-love is being accountable to yourself and being honest with who you are and knowing who you are so that you can better manage not only your social engagement but anything that comes at you in the world. And the world is so unpredictable. Like I had to go through like flexibility therapy and like flexibility training because I am autistic and I can be very fucking rigid. And so it's retraining how we think and being willing to give yourself different ways to look at it and being willing to be kind to yourself and just keep trying that and seeing if it works. Because when I first started, like I tell chat, I say, do that thing you do. Every time you say a bad thing about you, say two good things about you out loud. There is a man who was my home health worker several years ago, and he was hate crimed, and that is a loss for the whole world. But he got pissed at me one day, and he said, dead name, why can you love everybody else but not yourself? You are nice to every fucking buddy, and then you spit this shit at yourself, and then you accidentally say shit that you have to apologize for. I'm fucking sick of it. And he challenged me to do that, to say two nice things to myself every time he would catch me saying something mean to myself. And every time, and he made me do it every time I would catch me. And it was so fucking hard. It was so annoying. And I did it to spite him, which thank you, Bruno, by the way, again, forever. But I did it to fucking spite him. And it just started working slowly. I was less willing to say mean things to other people because I wasn't blind to those things anymore.
That's something I definitely think I should try.
Please do. Be good to you. You deserve it.
Does that work on children too? Like,
yes.
I have two kids that they kind of like insult each other. I think they like make them say two nice things if they say like a bad thing?
Yeah, I think so. And I think it would help them just practice turning their empathy up as well. Like getting them to practice empathy is always good. Always good. And just giving yourself more empathy and love, that can only lead to good things. Like in my experience, it's led to better engagements with my family. I love them better because I know how I want to be loved. I know who I am as well. So I know who I'm not. So like when people are insulting me, I actually don't internalize any of it. All that shit they said, it's gone. I don't take any of it in. And that's just the power of that tool, that self-care tool, and being unwilling to tell myself abusive things that other people say. I check in with myself and I make sure I know who I am. And if I am not doing well by myself or by those around me, I check me and I make me come correct with that. Like I had a fight with a friend the other night, and he is very dear to me. He is so dear to me. Yuck, okay, baby, I'm so sorry. Give me a minute. He is so dear to me. And like the thought that I had lost my friend or like hurt him in some way that I couldn't come back from, that was too much because like he is dear to me. So like knowing who you are and being willing to take account and like I immediately said, I don't care if we disagree or whatever. You are my friend. I fucking love you even if we disagree. And so it's just noting things like that. I note those things more. I don't take as much for granted. It really has affected me in profound ways I didn't expect it to.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't really have any other questions. So
Thank you so much for
hopefully
calling
you get
me.
some other decent callers that are not just trolls.
Thank you so much. Oh,
Because I thought it would help.
oh,
Because
that was
I made
wonderful.
the affirmation board.
My offspring does
I
all
have-
kinds of cool shit, like making affirmation board. This is their awesome affirmation board.
And I have other things I swap out the little saying.
Does it help how I am? Does that help you with your stuff? Me
Yeah.
being like this? Does it help you boost you up? Like,
If he has issues with like self-esteem and whatever,
Mhm.
the affirmations help to look at them every day.
Right.
And so I just put it where I can see it, and I can switch these out because there's the tiny clippies.
self-validation is so important, and it's something that we're not taught to do very well. It's important. So if an affirmation board is amazing, and I love their
Affirmation board.
Yeah, it's just there's
I might actually do that because that's something I could like do as like an
I
activity
got
your
with my kids too.
and your subconscious takes these things in and repeats them to you. And one of the things that one of my therapists
Are
told
they
me,
like personalized or are they
you
just,
can make
like,
them
like, what are
personalized
the-
and general. So like they can be
Yeah.
very personalized or very general. One of them that I had that was personalized for me is, for those who must fight, life holds a flavor the sheltered will never know. And when I was unicidal, I would look at that over and over and over again and remind myself that I have survived every one of my worst moments. And that is one of the ways that I would pull myself through that. So they have a lot of power. And one of the things that they told me is, do the things when you're good. Do the things that you need to do psychologically when you're doing good and when you're feeling strong. That way, your subconscious just turns on and starts doing these weird habits when you're not good. And that's one of the best things my therapist gave me, was teaching me to do that. Oh, yes, I love
the
this.
magnet ones.
Yeah,
They're
this
like
is a
little
magnet
picture
one
things.
that
So
goes
I
on
was
the
able to
fridge.
slide them in.
And then you still have the wallet ones that you put
like
in
a
your
mini,
wallet
like a
too,
mini
right?
affirmation.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're just little
And then
visual things.
like there's those old wallet size photo things Pro puts in the wallet, a bunch of them in
Oh
there.
yeah, where you like flip through the little
Yep.
pictures, but you put it with
I
like
don't have the
affirmations. Oh, that's
wallet
good. That's
thing,
cute.
but I
Yeah.
have my
It works
little
well.
calming visual things.
Yes, that's good tools. Thank you
And
for
then
sharing.
I couldn't come up with the affirmations myself. I had the I Am app, and it will have, like, you can choose they have so many affirmations,
They
you
do.
can choose them, and then I was able to, it lets you copy and paste like a specific list if you make a list, and then I put it in a Google Doc and I printed and cut them
Got
out.
that. Can you put that link in the Twitch chat, baby?
Yeah,
And
it's
I'll
also
copy it
it's in
over.
the Discord.
Yeah, not everyone's in the Discord though,
Well,
because
maybe
that's
they
locked.
should be.
I know, but when we know
I
when
put it in
we invite people as we know people are safe. Sorry. That is my amazing offspring. I love that
Oh, cool.
so much. I have adult offspring because I am actually 49 on the 5th. I will be 49 in 3 days.
Okay. Well, happy birthday in advance,
Thank you.
and thank you and your wonderful offspring for
Thank
the tips.
Thank you. I
And,
hope they work.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Thank you for calling.
Talk to you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Yay! Cops hate it when people know their rights. Hi, Dave. Please don't use That is a very racist term. Please don't use that term in my chat. I don't like that. Let's be respectful of people and people to people, okay? I will people you if you want to call and have a call. So you just people other people for me and we'll get along great. Thank you, Mouse. I appreciate you. Indeed. All cats are fucking beautiful. Oh, goodness. Dave, why are you acting like that? Why can't you just, like, be a decent person? And why do you want to have a heart attack? Like, all right, do you not understand how your heart works? Do you know what cortisol does to your heart? Okay, take a breath. Take a breath, Dave. I need you to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Blow those icky feelings away. Do that 4 or 5 times, okay? And see if you can calm yourself down. You're at like an 11, and I'm gonna need you to come down to like a 7. We can handle a 7. Oh, the rules? I mean, they're don't slur and, like, don't use racist terms and don't be misogynist. That's about the rules. I think those are good rules. Don't be misogynist with me, because I energy match. I am actually genuinely kind. That means that I will not enable you to be disrespectful. I am genuinely kind. That means if you're disrespectful, I'm gonna kick your soapbox out from under you and knock you on your butt parts so that you check yourself. I'm going to expect you to self-police because you're a whole ass adult if you're here, and you should have the skills to self-police. Don't make me point to the sign! I'm not part of any church, not even the Church of Satan. I am anti-theist. Actually, I'm just atheist. I'm anti a lot of theism though. But I'm an atheist. The horns are to trigger y'all, not, and because I find them amusing. And also, do you know nothing? They are tiefling horns. Tiefling! Because I'm a nerd. Yeah, ATS, I sent you pictures. I'm using it right now. It's the only thing keeping me able to talk in this room. Yak okay. Yak okay. Oh, domestic goddess. Oh, domestic goddess. Oh, domestic goddess. Thank you, ATS. You're the bestest. Yes, there's several different kinds of Satanism. I mean, okay, so I have donated to the Church of Satan, to the Satanic Temple, but that was because for the abortion lawsuit, so that they could help us keep abortion rights. Because it's irrelevant as hell, Dave. Because it's irrelevant as hell. It's deeply fucking irrelevant. Thank you. They're tiefling. They came just plain black, and I had to glitterify them and make them fabulous because, hello, I was blessed by Eve with some agency, and I'm sure I look good. I look good. Girl, you look. Dave, do I need an aluminum hat to understand you? I mean, all of those scents, all of those words are words. They're all words. They're all words. All of them are words. Yes, Church of Satan does some excellent things. Their pottery is like top notch. They have like the best pottery though. I'm not even lying, and I am not like sponsored by the Church of Satan or anything, but they have fan-fucking-tastic pottery. So if you need a really cool mug or something for a gift, Their pottery is top notch. It's beautiful. It's so good. Oh yeah, no, it is. It is ATS. Real, real. That's real. That's real, real. That's real, real. We know this. We know this. Yes, extension 800. Yes. If you would like to discuss this with me, 720-927-6768, extension 800. Why extension 800? I do not know. You would have to ask soon. But if you get an answer from them, I want to know what the answer is, please. Yeah, I need you to not use that that word. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it very much. If you can just temper your racisms and your misogynies a little bit, the world will be a better place, I promise. I'll show you. I'll show you. The stream topic are Christianity and patriarchy. And today we have a special AI is going to kill us all topic, if you want me to go back to that. Because that was the other thing we were talking about today, is AI is going to kill us all. And one of the top AI CEOs is Lulu. So Lulu. And I'm not even sure it's drugs. I'm not even sure it's drugs because I am so extra. And I know how extra I am with my ADHD self, and so I don't even know. He could just be so extra like me. I mean, we don't know, but he is a lot. He is a lot of wild. Woody, I say cool beans sometimes. Beans are delicious and good for you, and they soak up a lot of flavor. They also grow quite quickly if you need a quick growing thing, especially lentils. Lentils will grow pretty quick, and they're wonderful. Yes, Dave is having much trouble concentrating, Northern Witch, but it's okay. It's okay. I am tracking that he is not tracking. It's fine. Yes, they are trying to burn down the biosphere as quick as possible. Oh, I don't know though. ATS, maybe he is on drugs. I mean, he is wild, and he does remind me of like my sister when she was on meth. Like deeply reminds me of my sister on meth. But I am very extra, so I try to like, I don't know. I try to give the benefit of the possibly just being extra. I'm very ADHD. I am autistic and ADHD, and sometimes they just, it's a thing. And I raw dog ADHD. I use coffee. Coffee. That's just my ADHD medicine. And I'm a dice goblin. And I would ask you to send me money for dice, but my house may burn down. So just send me money for housing. And new housing. Because I may have to move to a whole different town. Because my town might burn down. My whole town. This fire has already eaten 4 towns, and if it eats mine, it'll be the biggest one so far, but it might eat my town. It's getting darker out there. Holy balls. Okay, give me 1 second. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and do a fire update. I haven't heard my phone go, evacuate yet. Oh, fuck sticks. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Breathe, Pepper, breathe. Breathe, Pepper, breathe. Look at the evac list. Okay, I'm not on the evac list yet. Okay. We're still not on the evac list.
What's this?
I'm checking the evac list, making sure we're not on the evac list.
Okay.
We have no evac currently. We're okay. Oh, wait. No, Red Creek. It's not us yet. It's close to us now that it's at Red Creek.
Oh,
it's going to be us soon. Yeah, it's at Red Creek now, so it's going to be soon.
Shit.
All right, we will probably be evacs tonight, y'all. It's at Red Creek now. Oh, God, I am like, oh, hold it together, hold it together, hold it together. Ooh, I got this. I got this. I got this. Y'all, I have a squirrel friend, and I really need my squirrel friend to, like, start traveling. How do you catch a squirrel? I
No,
need to
what?
evacuate a squirrel.
No.
My wife. No, you
No.
cannot have the squirrel. It's at
I
Red
know.
Creek. Okay.
We're called the checkpoints.
Okay. What do they think we need to go yet?
No. No, they just wanted to check, make
Okay.
sure that we were okay.
Okay.
And that if we had an evac plan.
Did you call? Woo. Okay. Okay. I don't know.
We're good.
No, you're perfect. You're perfect. I'm sorry. Squirrel. Sorry, y'all. We were taking just a brief moment to do a quick update on my I am disabled. I have a home health company and they called to check to make sure that I am okay and that we have an evac plan. We have a go bag packed. We have the meds packed. Everything is packed if we have to leave. So it'll take us 10 minutes to leave from here. So we have it. The score. I know. Ro, tell her. Chippy needs evacs too. As far as I know, they're in there. I only have the 2. They should be in one of those bags. Unless it fell. Oh, here's one. That fell out of the bag. Unless it fell on the thing. They should be up there though.
One.
You should.
There's 2, 4. We got 5. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have those, the containers have that infused shit that I figured for after stream when I can,
God, yes.
like, totally.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Gwen. We have everything ready. We have everything ready. I'm just, the squirrel, I'm very attached. Me and the squirrel is about probably 8 months old. He was born, this year. So I don't know. I guess that would be 6 months old. Oh my God, he's even more of a baby than I thought.
Stop it. You got this. Keep going forward.
Oh, when we moved here, we had to move here because our other place was a slumlord, and it got what do you call it when you can't live there anymore? I can't remember the word. Sorry, my brain. I am having a whole moment with my brain. But anyway, condemned. Condemned. And so we've lived here since January 1st, and I have been making friends with this squirrel since we got here. No, it was condemned. We didn't get evicted, Modern Relic. Evicted means they kick you out. This is something that happens when the landlord is bad and they don't take care of the property. The county comes and shuts the property down. So anyway, we had to move here, which we thought it would be a better place. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a great yard and stuff, and I have a great tree, an oak tree right here, and I started making friends with the squirrel community, because I grow food, and if you make friends with the squirrels and you give them offerings of your garden, they won't actually raid your garden as much. And so I also plant stuff specifically for them to eat from. And I also plant food for my neighbors. I plant vegetables and stuff outside of my fence. So I have beans and I have drop tomatoes and I have a couple of different types of tomatoes in case the neighbors need something. There's like a sign, if it's ripe, take it, sort of thing that I like to do. And we have watermelons and I'm about to have pumpkin. Anyway, I have a lot of plants that I'm getting sad about now. But I started making friends with the squirrel, and it was a mama squirrel, and she had just had babies because her teats were really big, and then she brought them here to the house, and it was 3 babies, and he was one of the babies, and he just stayed here. He just stayed here and lives here, and he has grabbed my hand before. We startled each other because he was trying to grab the peanut because he was so excited for a peanut, and he accidentally grabbed my hand instead. But he's a sweetie. His name is Chip. And if I go out there and I say, Chippy, 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 he'll come and get his stuff. But because the plants aren't ripe yet, I give him I'll get a really cold cherry tomato and put it out there when it's like 100 degrees. And I gave him a couple of peanuts because they're fuzzy dragons. I don't know if you know anything about squirrels. Squirrels are fuzzy dragons, okay? They hide their treasure, and boy squirrels will hide treasure so that they can present it to their girl squirrel mate, whoever they're going to mate with. And Chippy, he is a wealthy squirrel. He is going to be able to pay the best squirrel dowry. That little squirrel girl's going to be there, and some other little boy's going to be wagging his tail, and Chippy's going to be like, but look, I bring you treasure. It's going to be so great. I've been fantasizing about Chippy's life. Y'all, Chippy needs to be saved. Right, Ro? Tell her. Squirrels don't make good pets, but Chip is a good little friend. I have had a hard time with this, and like right before stream, that adorable little sucker came to the house because of course. Oh, tug the tail of the local red squirrels. Oh my. I love the squirrels. They're so cute. They're so fun. And he'll like do the little dance. He'll be over here and he'll do a little dance to get my attention. And if it doesn't work, he'll come over and there's a fence right here that he can get on top of. And he'll dance for me there, shake at his little tail to tell me he wants something. He's cute. It's ridiculous. I love him. Thank you for listening to my little squirrel conversation. I love that little fucker. He is the best little sucker. He is a good little squirrel. I had interesting story, Bark Eater Jay. When we lived in Japan, we had a pet squirrel. Terrible pets. Terrible pets. A pet chipmunk, rather. Terrible pets. Don't try to make them pets. They can be outside friends. They're bestie friends. They're neighbors that you talk to and have community with. But they're not pets. They're not pets. Bad pets. I don't know. The Japanese are wild sometimes, and they like were having these squirrels as pets, and I was like, "What's that about?" And no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And like, I am sucker. I am the biggest sucker. So caged creature that is not supposed to be caged. No, it runs loose across the house. Because this is me. And we lived on the fucking 8th floor of this tower. And my toddler opened the door and this chipmunk got out on the balcony and a hawk just grabs it right in front of my children. It's terrible. Terrible. Terrible plan. Yes, they do chide you. Yes. Well, this little guy, he will listen to me, and if there's like a cat or something in one of the connecting yards, he'll warn me. He'll like tell me when there's stuff around. He's so cute. He'll talk to me. He's cute as shit. Yes, it was horrifying, Pro. I know. I'm so glad that you don't actually remember it though, because you screamed some screams when that hawk, like, and I don't know what you thought, like I could fly, like you wanted me to get the chipmunk back, and it's like, I can't fly, though. Oh no, what curseness are we discussing? I gave the birds chia seeds because I haven't got any bird seed for them yet. So the other day I just gave them chia seeds. If you give them things, they will leave my things alone. And it works. So far it works. All of my community, it doesn't fuck with my plants. Now there was like, so I most of the stuff that like I seedling, I put in the greenhouse. And so I start seeding things out in the greenhouse. It's just one of those cheap $100 plastic greenhouses from Walmart or whatever, but it works to keep most of the critters out. And so I started all of the plants in the greenhouse, and I had a sweet potato that I was turning into slips, and one of it had a lot of big slips on it and looked really good, and one of it had 2 tiny slips, and I went and planted both of them out in the actual garden after they were like ready, because sweet potatoes like to bury themselves. The little fucker took the one with the 2 tiny slips, but left the one with the big slips. So I am not arguing. The squirrel it is working. It is working. My friendship is successful. He's leaving my things alone. And that means I win. We get more fruits and vegetables that way. Okay, well, YouTube, it's been real. It's been real interesting with the callers that have shown up today. But thank you for the growth of the channel. Thank you for engaging. Those of you that have chatted, even if you were shit-assy, thank you for engaging. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm not even just saying that. I actually do. And y'all have helped me immensely, even if you were shit-assy. You've helped me distract today when I actually very much needed it. And I always kick YouTube out first because, well, I can't play real music here, and I need some musical moments with my Twitch, Kick, and Patreon friends. Oh my gravy. Okay, I will take one more. Hello, thank you for calling the stream. Oh my gravy. Okay. I can hear me though. Hello?
Hello. Okay, I muted myself. I muted the stream, so there shouldn't be echoing.
Perfect. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am okay. What should I call you?
Vitingale.
Hello, loveliest. How are you? Your voice sounds a little different on the phone. That is bizarre. Hello. Now I hear it's you. How are you?
I'm doing okay. You know, how are you does seem to be a loaded question under fascism and capitalism and like all these other kinds of things that, you know, I like to kind of answer, and I don't always do it in the moment, but like as well as could be expected under the circumstances.
Fair.
I heard that you're maybe facing some potential danger, and I'm sorry to hear about that, but I think I overheard that you're mostly prepared to evacuate if you need to.
We are prepared, except for my computer, which should take 5 minutes for me to break down. And then we have a go bag. Each of us gets one warm outfit, one cold outfit, and then we have meds, and then the dog and cat things, and then each of us gets one, like Crow and T will each get their Xboxes, and everybody gets like one small thing. Like I am taking a representation of me that was kind of erased. It's a Kokeshi doll, and like Crow has a couple little small things, so it's rough, but we did the thing that we had to do, the hard thing, like deciding what was absolutely necessary, and it's just like a couple of really tiny things, so we're making it work. Like, thank you for asking.
Even making a plan and saying like, if something were to happen and we were to have to bug out of here in like 5 minutes, like what do you take? That's such a hard question to sit with and just ask yourself, and much less like what make the actual decision of, no, it is my computer, or it is this representation, or this picture, or this, you know, whatever it is to that person. That's like such a hard thing to even have to think about. I'm sorry, but that sounds like, I'm glad that you've at least gotten through the process of doing some preparation, and hope that you continue to stay safe out there. I don't have really much time, but I just wanted to call in to just kind of like get myself and maybe others used to call-ins and things like that. And I just all want to say I appreciate everything that you are doing, both, you know, with your call-in show, with your video and edited content, with your lives. I think it's very unique. I think it's very needed in this world right now. And there are so many things that you unpack that are so hard of conversation, but they really need to be had. And we need to investigate these things, and we need to pull on these threads, even if they lead to some, you know, discovery that we didn't necessarily want to have, but they might, I think, will lead to a better place. And, you know, I spend a lot of time in lives on TikTok that are like deconstruction lives, usually around religion and other things too. Or there may be from a feminist angle or a trans rights angle. And I'm really glad that you are doing that and bringing that energy to the Twitch space, but also like the fact that you're on YouTube consistently, that you're on Kick consistently, that you're on now Patreon and streaming there too. I'm just like want to say I'm really proud of you. I think you're doing an amazing job, and you're doing a lot of physical and emotional labor. And I just would ask, the audience, anybody listening, to support any way you can on any platform, like and subscribe. Keep the conversation going. Keep coming around and lurking if you have to lurk, and post the emote every once in a while, because every level of interaction makes an immense difference. And I just wanted to say before I went that the fact that you got some call-ins today, and that they were so bothered and were bigoted crash outs, like they were just an instant slur crash out. Now, and I hate for our community and I hate to hear slurs, right? But it is a demonstration. It is an affirmation. We're talking about affirmations to oneself, but it shows how needed the work of unpacking bigotry, of dismantling white supremacy, of looking at patriarchy and doing something about it, because there it is. There it is. We just saw it. We just heard it. We just witnessed it on multiple platforms. I don't know, one person calling in under multiple names, or at least two other callers called in just to spout racial slurs. And you want to tell us that racism isn't a problem in 2026? Bullshit.
Exactly.
So thank you. And you're just showing and you're being so brave too, because it takes a lot of chutzpah. It takes a lot of guts to confront bigots like that and let that attack wash off, just dodge, and to take that energy that they've given to you and to turn it right back at them and make it about the absurdity of their position. And I think, and the fact we got Ninja Can calling in, that was a wonderful call, and he gave such great advice. And, I learned more about Ninja Can too in our community. I keep trying to say, too, you don't have to be an op, you don't have to be in opposition to call in. And I think these will be really great spaces for us to unpack a lot of stuff. And I like, the momentum and everything that is being going on. And I think you're about to end on Red Team, but I just wanted to call in, and I have to get back to work myself. But I just wanted to say that I love and appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much. I love you too. You're the best. Thank you. And y'all go follow all of Transcend, especially Vitingale. She is amazing, helps keep the community so strong, and gives us all such a good place to just feel uplifted and breathe. That is a place you can go and just really feel the community pick you up and boost you. So please do share the love with all of Transcend, and thank you so much for calling in. I love you. You're so the best. Red Team, YouTube, you are beautiful, and I do mean it. I know that a lot of times it is legitimately fucking painful to unpack this stuff. Religion, patriarchy, all of it. It is painful to find out the things that you were told your whole life aren't true or are harmful or are damaging, and it's hard to accept. It's painful, and that's real. And I'm not going to invalidate that. I am not going to enable anybody to dehumanize or anything. I will be here to help unpack. I will give people a place to do that because, I think we need it. The conversation is worth having. And you can keep trying to get in, but I know who I am. I did that work. I would like to help you find the oomph to do that work for yourself and go find the people that'll help you do that, or the oomph to get yourself to do the tools that somebody's already giving you. If you're going to therapy, I won't enable you to abuse me or anybody else. I will have a conversation with you. And I do mean it. Go forth and do that thing you do, Red Team. every single time you think or say a bad thing about you, tell yourself 2 good things about you. Prove to me that I'm full of shit. Just try it. Just see. Just try it anyway. All right, red team. Girl, you look good. And I will see you tomorrow for our regularly scheduled show. Unless, of course, I have been evacuated. And in which case, I will probably see you tomorrow from a weird location. Bye, red team. All right, let me get red team out of here, and then I'm going to get us on some music.